How you doing?
I'm good.
You were talking about Smokey and the Bandit. You said you just saw Smokey and the Bandit for the first
Just
time.
saw Smokey and Bandit.
I'm here on the funniest show with Jeff Brumfield.
Hey.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. Thanks for being on, man. It's an honor to have you. We've known each other now going on basically 4 years.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. When did you move exactly to the city?
2019.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
So yeah.
March? What month?
April.
Ooh,
Yeah.
happy 4 year.
Happy. True. Yeah. Happy 4 year, dude. Yeah.
Damn, do you remember? Do you know what day it was?
No. That would be. Oh yeah. It was the 19th.
Ooh, it's coming up.
I think that was a Saturday.
Your second day was 420.
Yeah. Actually, we smoked a fuck ton. Me and my roommates.
That was sick, man.
Shout out to JC and Aaron. Actually, maybe not because they have careers.
Yeah, this is what's so unfortunate about it. I've cut this topic a lot in the past, but I like to talk about it because it's a major part.
Yeah, it's a huge part of my personality.
But yeah, no, that's another thing is that you are one of the you're a guest who does have a corporate life as well, a corporate identity.
True. So
yeah,
shout out to my employer.
Exactly.
Don't fire me, please.
Look at all this is the outline for what we'll discuss on today's episode. We're just cruising through it. No, yeah. So we'll talk about Smokey and the Bandit. We'll talk about your first for 20, and we'll talk about hiding your balancing your corporate identity
Sounds
with
like
the fame sucking you have to do as making a video podcast. And there's going to be a CTA train roaring through every...
it's just a part of the ambiance.
It's the studio. So welcome
I like to feel the rumbling of the train.
Welcome to my podcast studio.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. As you said, it is your first time in my bedroom.
First time.
I was going back in my mind just now in the past minute, and I realized I have been in your bedroom, and you keep a clean bedroom.
Thank you.
You also have lived in a good amount of apartments, to my knowledge.
Yes, a few. I moved to Humboldt Park first. Then
on 419.
On 419,
2019.
19. Holy shit.
It's coming up, man.
Pre-pandemic. That was a different world, man.
It's a different world.
A whole different life. We didn't know.
It was
we
crazy.
Were just like...
It was innocent.
We didn't know shit. And now we still don't know shit. But
yeah. I'm trying to remember if I could remember what I was doing that. I can't. Wasn't getting booked, that's for sure.
And then I moved to Uptown.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved to Albany Park.
Oh, yeah. So Albany Park is where I saw your bedroom.
Yeah.
And you kept a clean bedroom. It was in the basement.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Garden.
Yeah,
level.
it was in the garden.
in the garden.
My bedroom was in the garden.
Dude, yeah, there used to be shootings in front of our apartment all the time. Like, that place was so cheap, but it was huge.
Yeah.
It was only like $6-something a person.
I know, it was beautiful. And that woodwork or whatever that was left behind was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of woodwork is like tens and thousands of dollars, I believe.
Dude, man. Yeah, we had to leave it behind.
Yeah, that's...
Sadly.
That is a cool... I would die to live in that neighborhood. I would get shot to live in that neighborhood.
For real, dude. Yeah, we didn't really mind the occasional bullet whizzing by the window because rent was amazing. Our neighbors were dope. Like, man, yeah, that place was awesome. But yeah, that was my birthday. That party I threw.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Happy belated, man.
Thank you. It is.
It was a good time.
Like
year and a half later.
But and then I moved to Wrigley, which is where I'm at now.
And that's where you've been now.
Yeah.
And I haven't. And in a studio, right?
In the studio.
Partially the reason
this room is basically the size of my apartment.
That's why I've never asked to come in. Have you live in a one bedroom? I'd be dying to see your apartment because I'd love to see what the living room, bathroom, kitchen situation's about.
Yeah, dude, it's like.
But when you're in a studio or how you are in my bedroom right now, I do feel like, oh, come on, man.
Right, yeah. Because it's like, I love to host people, but yeah, it's just a box. So I don't really have people over.
When you do host people, where do they sit? Where do you sit?
So I have a bed and then my couch. I have a 3-seater couch.
Yeah, I would never sit on your bed. But you keep a clean room. I'll say that about you. That's what I mean. Yeah, I would actually sit. I would sit on your. I just don't sit on men's beds. Is kind of my thing, you know.
Well, I mean, because all we do is skeet all over.
I know that's exactly. That's exactly.
You're just sitting.
I
in
keep
a bunch
this area.
of
Trust that I keep this
DNA.
corner sacred.
This is a non-skeet corner.
This is a non-ski corner for about 4 months. You know, there's been no skeeting in this quadrant of the bedroom.
That's admirable.
Since in this calendar year, I guarantee.
Dude, that's a honestly.
And I'll tell you honestly, no skeeting has been done on either of these chairs. I keep these chairs sacred. These chairs are sacred.
I didn't even think about that, but that's good to know. That is good to know.
I should tell. It would be cool if society like let people know in advance.
Hey, I have never just
on these chairs. Guaranteed.
Full disclosure. Bro, imagine going to the White House and they're like, just so you know, none of this stuff has been came on.
They can't give that promise. They can't give that guarantee, man.
Very true.
I give that the Donnie guarantee. None of this stuff has been jizzed on.
Okay, don't call it the Donnie guarantee. That
There's only 2 places you should not sit.
Oh my god.
There's only 2 places in this.
That's a man's bed.
And that the softer chair, the softest chair.
I didn't even see that villainous ass chair. Hell no.
That chair's hidden in shame.
Oh,
that chair's
man.
looking away
That's
in shame.
hilarious. Yeah, it's not even facing.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna stare at the corner.
Oh man, I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, good to know.
But
I'm
that's
glad
my lifestyle. So when I go to other men's houses, I feel like no.
Yeah, just don't sit on their beds. Yeah.
Like I'd people like I'd much rather sleep on your floor than your bed.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, just give me a pillow.
Yeah.
You don't even have to give me a pillow, honestly.
Yeah. Let me tell you an unfortunate truth. An unfortunate truth about this room.
Oh no.
It's a very carpeted floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've laid all over this, but not this quadrant. This quadrant's clean.
Well, you mean you've like slept on your own floor?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
and
fine.
then I've jerked off on the floor while I've slept on it.
Okay, but this corner.
This corner's always good. There's always been like furniture in the way. I've never been able to sleep in this corner.
You sound pretty upset that you.
No, but I think like people should go back in their lives.
Oh man.
Honestly, a lot of the common areas, all the common areas are clean for me. I wouldn't trust it from other people.
That's good. That's good. Yeah,
I've had roommates for so long.
You can't be. You gotta respect the common areas.
It was just like they all walk in. They all went to Dairy Queen without me.
Oh no! Again. Oh fuck, man.
Oh man.
But glad to know this chair has not been dumped in and or on and or through.
Exactly. I actually try to. Can't go in it. Can't come on.
Oh no!
Don't come on it. Yes, you watched Eastbound. Oh, so no, that's just the theme song. It's a dope ass movie, but Eastbound and Down is a dope show. Do you ever watch that show?
No, what's that about?
It was Kenny Powers was played by Danny McBride. He was like a down on his luck baseball pitcher who like went steroided out and just got crazy and egotistical. He's like Roger Clemens meets like Ricky Henderson type guy,
shit.
and he has to like he's trying to get back into the minors, and he's coaching at like a high school, and he ends up making it all the way to the minors. I think he pitches one game in the majors again. But it's a great show, and but it's just based on the show's named after the theme song.
Gotcha. Okay. Is it on like Netflix?
It was an HBO show for
HBO,
2010 to 2015. Will Ferrell produced it.
Oh,
Will Ferrell produced. Yeah, it's a hilarious show. There's like a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Have you seen that movie, The Menu?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I saw that one, and the credits came up, and it said Will Ferrell. He was the first producer. Yeah.
It's always weird to see how where celebrities put their little money
For real.
in and get there. Yeah, I think Brad Pitt produced The Departed.
Oh, really?
And every other guy like him is in it, but not him. You know.
Interesting. Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never thought.
Yeah, and it won Best Picture, so he has an Oscar for Best Picture because he was like one of the main producers.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I saw Smokey and the Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
It's been about at least 5 years, and great movie.
Yeah, I realized that most of the like terms they used were, or most of the terms my dad would say growing up, or just like lines from that fucking movie.
That's hilarious. It's always funny when you see the source.
Yeah.
And
I'm just sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me?
When I grew up, yeah, it's such a bummer on like both ends. What do you think of all the joy you had, at least?
Well, but it makes sense though, because my dad, he was a trucker, so like a lot of the shit they were saying, maybe they actually, I don't know.
I'm sure it's a little bit of both. Yeah, the trucker, it's inside trucker baseball, and then like Caddyshack, I feel that way about a lot. I grew up caddying, and
oh really?
Yeah, and I love that movie, but it was a little bit of both. So I'll still quote Caddyshack stuff.
That is the most cocaine fueled production in cinema history.
The stories behind it are crazy. I mean, Rodney Dangerfield just going around and party, man. That'd be a fun
gopher, the animatronic gopher.
Yeah, just the studio trying to force it in. That gopher sucked. That's for me. That's the only like lame part of the movie.
Yeah,
but man, Burt Reynolds he's the man. Just and
Birdie.
And it's crazy, but I think back then Coors wasn't available east of the Mississippi, as the premise of the movie tells us. Coors was not available. Which is
random. Like
I know, yeah,
arbitrary ass.
I know, and so that whole generation just revered Coors. Coors is the banquet beer. It's the fanciest beer imaginable. But now you look at it and it's this cheap. I go for it sometimes, but it's a cheap option, you know.
Well, I mean, it was the 70s, so
shit was fucked.
Yeah,
it's getting better.
Water.
It's really getting better all the time.
The FDA probably wasn't even around then.
Yeah, they're just like, don't pee in milk. That was their whole thing.
Okay, we'll allow 2 quarters of piss per gallon.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, that was a good movie. I used to love like movies from that era, like late 70s and like 80s movies. I used to be a huge like
what's one of
that era.
What's one of your favorite movies?
Why am I blanking? Back to the Future.
Oh, hell
Pretty basic one, but I love that shit. That movie was sick.
Yeah, me too.
We gotta go back, Marty.
Yeah,
it's great. We gotta go back.
No, I love that movie. That movie's a classic, and it's cool that guy's from Chicago. The guy who made it. Robert
really?
Zemeckis. Yeah, he went to St. Ignatius.
Sick.
He also made the Polar Express.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's the guy who makes all those weird CGI animatronic or whatever. Yeah, he made the Polar Express.
I love that.
There's like a handful of other movies that are that kind of weird, same animation. And they're all him.
That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah, I think he did
I'm gonna look up his work now.
He's done some really good movies too. I'm just skipping over that. I mean, he did Forrest Gump.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Forrest Gump, Back to the Futures, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which I love. That's a classic.
Did you ever see Cool World?
No.
It was like movie? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, except in my opinion, Cool World. Holy shit. That is a tough.
No, I feel you. I've been
title to say.
I've been trying so hard not to just say like that. I've been speaking like
the movie Cool World.
Yeah.
All right, that film it's in my opinion it's better than Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like it's kind of the same shit of like a cartoon inside the real world type of shit, or maybe is it like no, it's a real person inside a cartoon world.
Space Jam situation.
Right. And yeah, it's just I haven't even seen it in like 4 or 5 years, but I just remember being like in college watching that and being like, holy shit, this movie's sick.
That's awesome.
And yeah, check that out. I did all that to say check that movie out.
No, I'm gonna watch it. Cool World. Oh man, where's the next? Well, if you could go to any city you haven't been to, what city would it be?
New York.
You haven't been to New York yet?
So I've not been in New York.
Oh damn, bro.
I need to get out there. When was the last time you got to go?
About a year ago right now. I'm going in June for my cousin's bachelor party on my birthday.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm going to go out there for a week.
Damn, a whole week.
Mid-June.
Okay, yeah.
The second weekend, the third weekend.
Dude, you travel more than anyone I fucking know, for real. Like,
it's how I deal with a lot of the sadness.
That's a good way to cope. I mean, get the fuck out of town.
There's these Southwest Airlines commercials growing up where there was like just the worst thing would happen and the person would and it would just be like want to get away.
Oh man,
that's
I
what I feel like.
Those, actually.
Even yesterday, I was like, man, I just want to go to fucking like Portland for a week. Just get away. No, I don't want to go to Portland. I actually kind of want to go to the country. I want to go to like a weird wilderness area.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever like unplug from society?
I would love
and like buy a camper type of shit thing.
I wouldn't. I don't want to fully unplug, but I would love to have a house. Like my grandma has a house downstate. She retired to, and it was at the time very cheap because it's not that. It's on a river, which makes it really nice. It's on the Embra, spelled Embarrass River, but so it makes it. It's really stupid how they do words down there.
It's spelled
Embarrass, so they pronounce it Embra. It's just spelled exactly embarrassed.
No, somebody fucked up, and they're like, no, it's just pronounced this way.
I'm a bra.
Embra. Oh my, he embra himself. That's wild.
Yeah.
Where's this at again? What part of the country?
It's right by it's Charleston, Illinois, Eastern Illinois University.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So that gets into the fact that I always I know you went to college in Bloomington Normal, but did you grow up in Bloomington Normal?
Yes.
You grew up in Normal.
Yeah, I went to school in Indianapolis my first 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, University of Indianapolis.
Okay.
And then I transferred to ISU.
Yeah.
I was going to transfer to IU, but their out-of-state tuition was
insane.
Yeah, it was
100%.
ridiculous. I'm like, I'll just go home and save some money.
That's why I went to school in New York. I got into IU, and I didn't get this Caddy scholarship, the Evans scholarship, the scholarship from Caddyshack. I didn't get it.
Really?
Yeah, you missed the putt.
No
the same
way.
exact
It's
thing
a real
happened.
scholarship.
And then, the gopher didn't pop out. There was no explosion, no
Sorry,
gopher.
man.
That's the whole reason there's caddies. It's like basically you work for nothing. You know you get good money, but there's a lot of homeless guys. It's a very odd job because it's only 14 to 18 or 14 to 22 year olds. Kids do it through college, and homeless men.
In those ages.
Yeah, very.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 14 to 22, and then 30 up homeless.
Okay, gotcha.
There's like guys who lived under overpasses, and you're 14 and just having to sit next to them, share a Dunkin' Donuts with them.
Oh man, did you ever like talk to these guys?
All the time. They're mentors.
Oh my god,
huge mentors.
I love
to my
it.
life. There's this guy named Paulie. I ran into him right before COVID outside. The sad thing was I was biking to Coles from work. Work got out 5 p.m. I'm biking and I see him before Division on Milwaukee, going northwest, and I stop and I talk to him for like 10 minutes. Catch up with him. He's telling me he's like, this guy died.
Damn.
And then I give him $20, and then I see him 45 minutes later, because then I bike to Coles. I'm there 10 minutes later. I see him 45 minutes after that and walking. He's pulling a cart the whole time. This guy was the most interesting guy. He told me a story once where he was hustling in Vegas. He would do these hustles. He was living in Vegas, and he's drinking coffee, and he's paying attention to the motel across the street. And he sees this guy, and it's the hotel manager, and he's showing off the rooms before you can. He'll show off the rooms before you rent them, and so he goes, and he checks a room out, and then he does this trick. They do it in different strokes, where he sticks gum in the lock, and then the door doesn't lock, and then he comes back, and he stayed in the hotel room for like a week before he got caught. That story might not be true, but it was pretty interesting and narratively sound. Had a good beginning, middle, and end. I was always into that.
And then they got me.
He used to actually be like I think a server or a bartender in the 90s at some place in the River North, and when Danny DeVito and Jack Nicholson made a movie in Chicago called Hoffa, It's pretty boring, but Jack Nicholson plays Hoffa, the Union guy. And when they were making it, they would go to this bar, but this guy was a bartender every night. And he was just always telling stories, just serving Jack Nicholson. And
That's wild.
Yeah. And he carried around all his possessions in this U.S. Cellular cell phone bag.
U.S. Cellular, holy shit.
Yeah, this was their peak, though. This wasn't like they were an outdated cell phone company. They were top dog at the moment.
Okay, so that was
there was U.S. Cellular Field. Yeah.
True, yeah.
And then
we had a Coliseum in Bloomington.
Look how far they've fallen.
Yeah, for real. That's where I saw Drake at the U.S. Cellular Coliseum.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd play there again? Or do you think he'd never go to Bloomington normal again?
He'd probably...
It's a big stadium.
Be better off.
Just do a United Center.
Yeah. That was way more people.
Yeah, Bloomington normal come to him.
Yeah, for...
That's crazy.
Take a trip to the city. This is 2009.
Damn. So that's this. Okay, cool. That's early Drake. So you were on Drake right away. He was playing House of Blues in Chicago in 2009.
Yeah, yeah. And G-Eazy opened for him.
Whoa.
And
that's crazy.
We did not really fuck with G-Eazy.
It was 2009?
2009.
How old were you? Freshman in high school?
Freshman.
Damn.
So fucking freshman.
That's fucking sick, man. He played Scottie Pippen's daughter went to no. It was Michael Jordan's son. Michael Jordan's son had his graduation, and Drake and Lil Wayne played it.
Really?
Yeah, and it was at the House of Blues in Chicago.
Really?
And a couple of my friends got to go because it was at the House of Blues, so we got to invite, I don't know, 1,500 people or whatever. So several of my high school friends got to go to Michael Jordan's son's graduation party.
But they'd never met him.
They they went to high school with him, so they knew him in some capacity. Yeah, all his high school acquaintances got to go basically.
Damn. Dude.
Yeah, so I knew. So 5 of my close friends got to go party with.
That's crazy.
This Drake and Lil Wayne concert.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'll put this out there. I don't care. So. At the time, Drake was FaceTiming like Scottie Pippen's daughter, who would have been. I don't even know this chick, but I got. But Scottie Pippen's daughter was like 14 at the time.
Oh no!
And he was like FaceTiming her like a decent amount.
Oh no!
So Scottie Pippen's daughter's your age. I see her on Tinder all the time, and I super like her.
Wait, so Drake
I've had to cut talking. I've been joking about it. I have to cut it out every time, but maybe I'll keep this one.
Keep it, fuck it, keep it.
I mean, it's Scottie Pippen's daughter. Why would I not joke about that? It's because It's because I feel in my head I have a shot with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta keep.
Now let me protect Scottie Pippen's daughter.
I'm like, I can't be having this out. But it's like, oh, come on, I want to talk about it.
Dude, I mean, yeah, she's fucking. I mean,
she's
just as pattern. Oh, for real.
She's like, imagine if it was. I think he's had a series of baby mamas. This is one before Larsa. So
who, Drake?
No, Scotty.
Oh,
isn't it crazy that Drake's probably also gotten it? What's also crazy is Marcus Jordan, the guy whose the graduation party I was just talking about, is dating Larsa Pippen.
Yeah, damn. Oh, I didn't see that.
So Drake, Drake, Scottie Pippen's daughter, Michael Jordan's son, and Larsa Pippen. What a world.
It's all connected, Donovan.
There's so many Eskimo.
That's illegal, Drake.
I bet Drake has. I know.
You shouldn't have done that.
Drake is. Oh man, Drake has so many Eskimo brothers. I bet though. Keeps the hot sauce around. What a fucking liar.
Oh man, that is wild. Hot sauce in the condom. But that's even more wild that bitch was like. I'm gonna scoop his semen. What kind of science experiment ass shit is that? Like,
as I said it before, I say it again. You knew he was just like, oh yes, this is finally paid off. This was worth the 9 years of doing this.
I can't even imagine looking at a woman and being like, I want to sleep with this woman. But I don't trust her enough.
All of those situations.
Yeah. To just leave, to just like throw the condom away.
Yeah. Or just bring like a little Ziploc bag and keep it in your pocket afterwards. so you get to be safer.
That's so absurd. I'm not about to walk around with a Ziploc bag of my jizz. What if it falls out in your pocket?
Oh, this used condom, it's mine, I swear. It's my used condom. Don't think it's
Yeah,
anyone
then it
else's.
looks like you're...
Don't think it's anyone else's.
Bro.
This is my used condom.
This is mine. This is me. This is all me.
All me. Came up, it's all me. All me for real.
Diabolical. That's hilarious. But yeah, good on him.
What if there was a genie here and he said this wish doesn't count, but you could decide if Big Sean or Wiz Khalifa can be bigger than Drake? They get to take his fame. Would you switch anyone out? Would you say Big Sean, you deserve this more? I might give it to Big Sean. Big Sean. Drake's done some cool things though.
I would say, I guess I would choose Big Sean over Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I've no.
Just because I fuck with Wiz, but just
and
I feel
J.
like
Cole.
Wiz.
Let's throw J. Cole in there too.
I feel like J. Cole's already like
that really big. Yeah,
he's one of the. He's like in the conversation. As
he's
like
still
one
doing
of
Unite. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He's still doing Unite. Yeah, he's like.
But like Wiz Khalifa, he's like huge in his own right though. Like I mean, I guess he had his time. I guess you could say.
Hopefully, I bet he got paid. That "See You Again" song is. Yeah.
He will forever
he could drop
get paid for that.
That song is. I feel if you. Any country that doesn't speak English,
they know that song.
That song is their main American song. I don't know.
They have every
that's
losing.
I think that's the biggest song in China for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I've Googled this at one point. But in my head, I'm like, this is a fact. Well, I see it on TikTok every all the time. Yeah, because I'm always watching, Paul Walker die videos.
Did you see that thing where Tyrese, his like wife or girlfriend, she's like, yeah, I knew Tyrese back in the day, but I really had a crush on Paul Walker, his best friend at the time. And then he looks up at her hard. And then yeah, he's just like, why would you say that on live in front of all my friends?
Damn.
But can you blame her? Tyrese is ugly as fuck.
That's crazy. What a too many movies. Too many Fast and Furiouses.
Yeah, there should never be. What are they on, 11?
I think they're going to hit 11. They're way past numbers.
Yeah. Fast and Furious is an idea now.
Madden fucked up because Madden put out a Madden 25, and now they're approaching Madden 25. So I don't know what they're going to do next year. They put so you can't just you got to keep your numbering.
They'll probably just do like.
They probably.
I mean, Call of Duty released like Black Ops.
Hasn't John Madden died already?
4 times.
I bet they'll call it Tom Brady pretty soon. Tom Brady 25.
Hell no, I would stop playing that game.
Fair enough.
I would stop playing. Keep it as Madden. Even after Madden dies,
he might be dead.
Madden.
Is he dead?
No, John Madden is still alive. I'm gonna look this up.
Maybe, who knows?
I would be pissed off if John Madden.
I like to say I just put a lot of facts out there in this podcast that are just not true at all. Doing this has taught me how little I know.
Oh shit, he is dead.
Yeah, I thought I was at that murder.
He died in 2021. What?
Damn, COVID.
Damn.
No heart attack.
Oh, Madden. EA Sports.
It's in the game. Was there ever a bonfire situation, bonfire parties growing up for you?
Yeah, bonfires.
Because there was none for me, really.
Shit. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a nerd. I didn't really like go to parties that much in high school or anything.
Did you have friends?
Yeah. I had a good group of friends. I still hang out with those guys like to this day. You've probably met some of them, like Gerald and all those fucking guys.
What were you like super bad guys, like the guys in Superbad?
No, we weren't that bad. Shit. I mean, like. We still got girls. Okay, that's a lie. My friends got girls. But
did you have any makeout sessions in high school?
Yeah, actually in church once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Went down in church?
Went down in church.
What part of the church?
It was in the Bible study room.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was there to learn.
Was that your first kiss?
First kiss in the church.
That's fucking hot and steamy.
Mm-hmm. In front of the Lord, in his house, in the Lord's crib.
He was, hanging up there watching.
Yeah, he's just looking down.
Staring down.
What's up,
at
kids?
He's got his legs crossed the high direction.
Don't mind me. I'm just being omnipresent. I have to see everything. Sorry, even this.
I've seen a lot of this. Seen a lot of kids kiss in church.
Oh man.
How's she doing?
She's like got a whole life now.
Do any of people have whole families?
Dude, yeah.
That's wild.
A lot of people that I knew growing up have like started whole ass like my roommate from college, he has 2 kids now. Like it's insane. Let alone people from high school. Sorry about that.
No, I know people who have settled down. They've started renovating homes and
bruh. The idea of renovating a home, I'm just like, first of all,
acquiring a home.
Right. There's steps involved that I can't even really fathom right now. Oh man, having tens of thousands of dollars at your disposal.
Oh man,
what an idea.
If you had $5,000 and blowing cash money, what you doing? You have to spend it in 24 hours, but it could be for anything. So you don't have to. It doesn't have to be used in 24. I'm probably taking a trip.
Yeah, definitely take a trip.
Take a trip to South America, Brazil.
Or maybe I'll buy some bonds from the U.S. government.
You are a nerd. That's I just said blowing cash money at a very high.
Sell it back to them.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna collect.
I'm gonna invest.
I'm gonna collect that $40.
No, I would buy a lot of alcohol and weed, mushrooms.
Throw a huge party, man.
Yeah, I would throw a huge party.
That'd be sick.
If I had to spend it all in 24 hours,
That'd be sick. There was an episode of King of Queens where they did it. It was so cool.
Really?
They were like buying pizzas.
Bro, I used to love that shit.
Oh man, that was the best. Jerry Stiller.
Jerry Stiller, man. Is he still alive? No, he died.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, everyone we grew up watching is gonna die.
Everyone we knew who is middle age when we were young is now old.
It's now old.
I think about that somewhat. There's like babushka ladies, like the old Russian ladies. They're wearing the bonnet, the babushka or whatever, and they wear, they carry their carts and they do their very old world Eastern European. And my thing is like, these aren't the same old Russian women when I was a kid. Because the old Russian women when I was a kid are now so old that they're dead.
Right. These are new. This is
These
a
are
new
new,
wave.
and they're aging into this role.
Right. Yeah.
This world should age out, but.
Oh, you're saying they should leave that old country shit behind or go back
assimilate?
To
yeah, go back to Russia. No. No, I find it's actually quite endearing that it still exists, but I don't think it'll exist. I don't think it'll exist because there won't be. At a certain point, there won't be Soviet people. People.
That is not a threat.
No, there's not.
That is not. We are not about to nuke.
Who lived under the Soviet Union? There won't be people.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Who lived actively under the Soviet Union.
Who had to live like that? Yeah, that is true. And I mean, like our generation is not really having kids. Like, I mean,
it really seems that way. Yeah, it seems It seems all the best people aren't having kids.
Right. Yeah.
And we're the best.
And I mean,
all the best open mic hosts are having kids. What?
I don't plan on having kids.
No, it seems like protection finally works this generation.
Yeah.
I think
we got it down. We got it, guys. We did it.
Good work. Yeah. That's why it's weird to do the condom and the hot sauce thing. There's other options.
There's a lot of better shit you can do.
Man, I do consider the innovations of IUDs to be the biggest invention of the past 15 years.
I still don't understand how you even think of that.
You're like,
How do you come up with that?
You're looking at a screw, like, right here, and you're like, I wonder if I just put that in a chick's vagina.
Like,
could I blast
how do you even, like, approach a woman and say, like, hear me out?
You're an engineer. I see what you design all day with those robot hands.
Dude, but
design a little screw.
I'm not trying to put that in a person.
What is even
that's like medical engineering. I'm like, that kind of scares me. I'll be like...
And you feel it sometimes, and it's just like a poking little, like...
Yeah, it's like a little... It looks like a fish hook.
It's a fish hook. Yeah, that's the widget it is. It's like, I've had these fish hooks. And I kind of, like, forged it just a little. I put it in my microwave, melted it just right, I believe. If I'm not wrong, the specifications
What in tarnation?
Can I shove this fish hook up your cervix?
Can I?
So I can blast in it for the next 3 years? Wife, hear me out.
Would you ever take a...
Whoever that inventor is deserves the Nobel Peace Prize.
For the invention of the IUD?
Yeah. He was a good fisher.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's just like, wait a second.
This looks familiar.
That's funny. Yeah, you're like, wife. Yeah.
Remember earlier when I stuck that? What's a dental dam made out of? I stuck that rubber glove up your pussy and tried to make it work. Remember I tried to make that rubber glove work as a female condom.
That just puts such a stupid visual in my head, but
and also the pregnancy patch. That one scares me too.
What the fuck is that?
They wear a patch. It's like a nicotine patch, and it's just.
And
like,
it just.
You can't. And they
obliterate sperm.
I think so.
From a patch, interesting.
I don't know.
What if it's just nicotine?
Yeah.
Just kill the fetus.
We'll give you enough. Yeah, the fetus can't survive.
Oh man, what if would you ever take like a male contraception or like a male birth control pill?
No. Yes, I mean yes and no.
Yeah, I think I would do it. Why wouldn't you?
I would if it was very low stakes.
Isn't it already low stakes?
It's the highest stakes there are.
What do you mean? Oh, like saying if it doesn't work, you get someone pregnant.
No. Like if it was, I don't know, man. I guess so, because I gotta say that. But
you don't have to say that.
No, you gotta say that. I would wear a condom. If they invented a condom, I'd wear it. But until the day they do.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Until the day they figure that one out.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. I don't wear birth. There's already male contraceptive. A pill. If there was the pill fucks women up. I don't expect women to take the pill. I mean, there's a lot of. Some women take it to like, get those side effects. They're like, oh, I period so much, I need to take the pill.
Damn.
But some women, it's like it just messes them up. It gives you hormone imbalance, and sometimes you need the hormone imbalance, sometimes you don't. So.
Right. Okay.
I prefer to. I'm way into the fishing hooks. I'm a fishing hooks guy.
So like, if they were to come out with a male fishing hook, they put in our dick holes and straight through the urethra.
It's crazy that in all these years, no one's come up and said male IUD. Ew. No way.
Oh man, actually, come on, science, get to it. Male IUDs, they'll become a fetish way too fast.
Oh, there's definitely guys getting male IUDs and loving it.
Yeah, that would be weird. Yeah, they'll be all over Pornhub, just tutorials.
Insertions.
Yeah.
Insertion goes ways up.
How to install your own IUD.
My IUD has gotten infected from playing with it so much, pulling it in and out.
Apparently, you're not supposed to keep pushing it out.
That's crazy. No, well, man, I hope they never do that. But as I get older, man, I hope I can one day, I hope this podcast gets me a nice wife. I imagine there's a woman. She owns a giant farm in California.
Right.
Northern California, a vineyard, and
a vineyard. A vineyard.
Yeah, she tends to her grapes while she listens to our jokes. I'm gonna target ads in
Get me a wife. Come on, camera.
I'm gonna target
Do your thing.
women looking to date. Northern California, Sonoma Valley.
That are also property owners.
That own property.
Yes, large swaths
estate
of land.
Interested in estate law.
Oh man. Yeah.
You ever blow money on something stupid? You ever make a dumb investment?
Of course. That's why I have no money right now.
I lost a lot of money in crypto.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I bet on the cheese token.
The cheese token. How much money did you lose to the cheese token?
I thought if we went on the cheddar standard, we base all our currency on the cheese and caves.
Man, I love that. Please tell me, give me a ballpark figure of how much money you lost to the cheese token.
I'm probably down overall. I'm actually less down overall now, but I have one called Anchor, which, but
that's another coin.
I'm not down on the cheese token, but I'm down on Algorand and Anchor, and I'm down like 12 grand, which could be like, shit. Yeah, that could be like 2 trips to Brazil.
Holy shit, man.
I know.
You gotta follow the fucking Reddit subreddits. Let Reddit do it for you.
They were wrong 2 years ago. They were right until they were wrong. There was this guy, I'd watch this guy, he was worse balding than me, and he would post a video every day. And this guy's like inspiring me. I was like, this guy's the man. And he's like, gotta ride out the wave. Bull season, here we come. And then he was like, 6 months later, I'm not making these videos anymore. Today will be my last post.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Just never came back up. Well, technically, he did ride the wave to the bottom.
Yeah.
Until it crashed.
Until you fall off. As long as you ride, yeah. Oh, man.
Did you ever do the whole GameStop shit?
Well, that's what was getting me into it, was that I was paying attention to it, and then it went crazier and crazier.
Wall Street bets.
So that's when I got into it, and I do have some money in stocks, and that's not down, but it's staying there. I put money in AT&T.
You have a 401k.
Yeah.
With your work, nice. How's that doing?
It's all right. I mean, that I feel like it goes up, it goes down. The market goes down, I get more shares. I don't need it. When the market, ideally, it's the market's down, the more I work, and then it's really high when I retire, right? Because then I have more shares now. And then. Right. But what I really care about is cheese.
Tell me about the cheese token.
The cheese token would be that we have a cave somewhere, a really exclusive cave, and our VIP.
Oh no!
You have 10,000 tokens. You could visit the cave, and we keep cheese in this cave.
Wait. Only after you get 10,000 tokens.
And then you can come look at the cheese in the cave.
Okay.
But then you can buy with tokens.
This fire festival ass.
You can buy with tokens the cheese. So
wait.
You just give like you're there and you're like, here's 10 tokens. Then you get like a good plate of cheese.
So it's all just a ruse to get cheese.
To sell and buy. Yeah, I want to be a cheesemonger. Yeah, speaking of Fire Festival, that guy was coming. He was running his scams. He was in New York running his scams when I was in college.
Really?
And I was like those ads, his first scam was he would do that thing where he would just take your credit card and like put a sticker on it. Oh no, what it was he would somehow rub off your credit card so he'd get the numbers.
Interesting.
And he'd put it on this way cooler card, and that's just all it did. And he charged you $20 a month, and it was just you used your regular credit card, but this on their thing, it also had a login for their thing, and it was like basically they had one party house in the middle of Manhattan, and you just got to go to the party house and eat free cheese and drink free drinks. If you wanted
and
cheese.
That's where you got the idea.
No, I made it up right now, but. But that guy would hustle, man. There were some interesting hustlers. There's this one guy who went viral for doing a Vine where he's just like, I eat the pussy. And he used to throw these warehouse parties like crazy.
I eat the pussy.
Yeah, that's all it was.
R.I.P. Vine, man. Vine was a great time.
TikTok, actually.
I don't think I've been talking right into the mic this whole time. Sorry to the audio later. Oops. But
it sounds warmer now. Actually, what I need to do is see our breath. I breathe loudly. I'm such a loud breather that I have to keep it at a distance.
Feel that.
Did you ever play a City Skylines or Sim City growing up, or any city building?
No, I was a roller coaster tycoon.
Oh,
yeah.
You ever build a really dope amusement park?
Yeah, man. A lot of people would like to make them just crash and shit, but all of mine were
engineeringly sound.
Yes, like top notch A1 primo amusement parks. These weren't theme parks. These were parks of amusement, Donovan. And I took my job seriously.
Tell me about the best park.
The best park was called the Asstown 33.
Oh yeah.
The first 32
You're like, I know Asstown. Asstown is the way to go in terms of Scottie Pippen. You know what I call Scottie Pippen's daughter?
Oh no.
Asstown 33. Go on.
Drake, you shouldn't have done that.
Naughty. Drake played those same old games.
Same old game. Man never changes. But also, yeah, you're performing at a child's birthday or like graduation party.
Those are just just in the same year. So his Chicago stops. I don't know. I don't know if those necessarily connect. I don't think it connect that he played Michael Jordan's son's graduation and then was FaceTiming Scottie Pippen's daughter. I think those are unconnected.
Oh, gotcha.
Scottie Pippen's daughter's your age.
Gotcha.
Michael Jordan's son's a year older than me.
Okay, gotcha. So he's
they have
older.
a 4-year difference.
Gotcha. I thought you were saying he went to that party, met Scottie Pippen's daughter.
Like, hey, let's FaceTime. No, I don't know how he knew her. But she would post like pictures because she's like, I'm 14, FaceTiming Drake.
Whoa, this is crazy.
And then we're like,
I'm FaceTiming an adult.
And we were all just like, she's only getting to FaceTime Drake because she's Scottie Pippen's daughter. But now looking back, I'm like, why was Drake FaceTiming this 14-year-old girl?
You're getting mad at her like she's trying to flex.
Sorry to Drake and Scottie Pippen's daughter for throwing you under the bus like this. But if I get to meet you because of this, I win. I'm glad I did it.
Oh, man. But
I was watching the God's
everybody's wrong in this situation, especially Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, but Drake did make God's plan. Oh, Scottie Pippen, no,
Scottie
never
Pippen,
tipping.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah,
never tips.
The more you read, I'm actually a huge Scottie. I was a huge Scottie Pippen fan, but the more you read about it, we're always like, man, dude's a dick.
Well then, fuck you, Scottie.
I don't even.
Scottie doesn't know. Oh, Scottie doesn't know. Oh.
The more I'm like, Dennis Rodman was definitely the coolest of the.
Oh yeah, who's he fucking? Carmen Electra or something?
Carmen Electra fucked Madonna.
Madonna before she went fucking insane.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen her Instagram?
No, that is wild though. I want to check it out. Is it like Britney Spears?
Bro, she's fucking. It's weird. She's like
super photoshopped, right? And she is always in front of a light like that.
Yeah, always in front of something like that. And she's doing all these weird poses, like she's still trying to be a sex symbol, but it's like Madonna. It's okay to be 60.
Yeah,
it's okay to be a 60-year-old woman.
Would you go home with Madonna?
Of course, I would not. Of course, I'm not an idiot.
No, same here. See, that's the thing. I'd want to. I bet she'd know how to. If you went to her hotel room, she'd know how to.
Make you jizz in 2.5.
She would do magic tricks to so she looked young the whole time, and it looked like some more. She's doing magic.
Bro,
did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did. I didn't watch Game of Thrones until after I watched the
new show, House of Dragon.
Yeah, House of Dragon.
Damn. So you watched it recently?
Yeah.
So you do you finish it?
Yeah, I watched the entire series.
So you binged it like crazy,
dude.
It's a lot of hours in the past few months.
It's kind of embarrassing to say.
I don't understand how you balance your life if you've added that element in.
A lot of multitasking. I would just be like doing other shit, and then also
you got it on your phone while you're like waiting to get on stage.
Right.
You're doing a lot of shows. I see you flexing with that calendar.
Trying to.
But let's focus on the real thing. You're watching too much Game of Thrones.
Hey, it's already
House
been
of Dragon
watched.
ended like 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, I basically quit comedy for a month because I just played Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't blame you. That's a very immersive game.
That's like one of the best games of all time.
You have to.
And
really
I don't blame you for watching Game of Thrones. Like,
no,
but you kind of have to in the kind of the time frame you're laying down for me. You had to every time it's like every time we don't see Jeff.
Yeah, I was probably just watching Game of Thrones. But
that's awesome. I remember the old redhead lady with and she took it off and she was super old. She was really hot. The Minerva, whatever.
I do remember her.
I don't know.
Very fond of old redheaded ladies.
Oh, me too.
And that's not a lie.
Who was your first crush when you were? Was there a celebrity crush or like I'm talking like 5? Or it could be a person or
my parents used to get Jet magazine every week, so they always had the beauty of the week.
Yeah.
And that was like the first time I ever got a boner.
Oh, yeah.
I was like 4 or 5, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh, okay.
Like centerfold bad.
They're
bitches.
models, or they? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, my mom would get some woman's like Ms. magazine or something, and there'd be just like underwear ads in it.
Dude, I was.
But it'd be like higher end.
So you like?
But it wasn't even
luxury.
It was just ads. It was like a nicer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's funny.
Aimed at women and 6-year-old boys. I wasn't doing anything. I was just looking. I would hide behind this space in the couch.
You
didn't
buy your mom one present after fucking wanking your little wee wee.
I wasn't wanking it. I was too young. I was 6.
Oh, you were just looking.
I would just look. Sometimes I would just rub up on the floor.
No way. No, you're not.
I'm not. I am. But here's what I did do a couple times. I would just fuck my stuff down. I'm just gonna fuck this gorilla.
Yo. Hey, yo.
I would pretend it was my babysitter.
Oh, man. My babysitter, when I was growing up, was like, she was our old neighbor. I mean, like, she lived next to us, but she was old.
Yeah.
But, so I never, like, saw her that way. I did try that. I was like, nah, she's not attractive.
I had this guy babysitter in 3rd and 4th grade. He was cool as hell. But he was in hhigh school. He was a junior and senior in high school.
You had a dude as a babysitter?
But he wasn't a creep. He was cool. But that's what's so hard about it. Isn't it? It's so risky.
Yeah, it's kind of gay.
No.
No, it's like super gay of you, dude.
He would take me to he would drive me around in his pickup. No, we'd do cool shit. Like he would make out
platonic stuff.
Yeah. He was dating this really fat chick. And he would like go finger her. And he'd take me with. I was 9 years old.
What do you mean he would take like you weren't there, but you'd like you were there? You like saw him finger his girlfriend.
No. I wasn't trying to see that. Yeah, you're right. I mean, no, he was definitely doing some stuff.
That's hilarious, dude.
I'm not gonna act like because I want to say like I feel like she blew him under a blanket one time in her house when I was like on the floor.
Damn.
And I think we were watching some Disney movie or something.
Getting slurped up to Disney XD.
She was cool as hell, though. I mean, they were cool as hell. She would do stuff like I don't know. She would do
cool stuff like suck her boyfriend's dick in front of everybody.
No. There was this time. That
was pretty rad.
I was jealous of this kid, but there was this military brat. Or not a military brat, one of those military town kids. Yeah, military brat where he'd come from town to town. He was in our town for like a year. And she got it where like this girl a year above us, she got them to like make out naked with each other. And I really would have wanted to do that in 4th. I mean,
of course. What?
And I think maybe so they all like hooked up together.
Damn,
like,
man.
She like finessed.
See, I was always trying to have that kind of group of friends, and like
that was kind of messed up. But it's probably better I didn't do that. But it would have been hot as hell. Be 4th grade, making out naked with a girl.
Bro.
So I never got to kiss her. Though.
4th grade, I was already on to the Girls Gone Wild commercials.
Oh yeah, I was huge in that. MTV2 would get naughty music videos after midnight too.
Tip drill.
That was
old by the time we were like.
There's this movie called. There's this one called. Well, there was this one program where they would. It was only one night, and we didn't even have cable. but basic TV would pick up MTV2 after midnight. It was crazy. Channel 26. No, Channel 28 was the Korean channel. It would become MTV2 at midnight.
Interesting.
And at 2 a.m. one night, they showed the dirtiest music videos of all time, uncensored.
Oh, no, on TV?
On TV, it still blows
Whoa.
my mind. And it was black and white. I had a black and white TV in my bedroom. It was in my bedroom. I had a normal one.
Damn,
it was small, so it was a
bro.
portable TV.
That's amazing. Shout out to that Korean channel.
And they played Smack.
Public access Korean channel.
They played a couple videos, but Smack My Bitch Up. It's a Smack My Bitch Up. Smack My Bitch Up. It's like a dance song. It is like
those, boy.
It's like you'll recognize the song once. Have you heard that before?
Mm-mm.
Smack them. It's just a dance like techno song, but
Smack My Bitch Up. Dude, it's crazy how much we used to like, not we, but like music used to just like glorify beating women and like pimping is
smack that
just human trafficking.
But it's like it's a crazy video. It's just all sex and nudity.
Smack My Bitch Up by The Prodigy.
Yeah.
Sport 4.
But that was a glorious day.
This is hilarious.
Smack my bitch up.
I'm gonna get copyright strike for that.
No, YouTube's crazy. I've gotten like 7 accounts to just hide everything. I feel like I'm gonna get caught down for what I've looked up.
What have you looked up on YouTube? Like how to overthrow the government?
No, YouTube's fine. Actually, I got a strike. I put up this video freshman year of high school, 2007, and it was a health class video of kids smoking. It was about kids not smoking, and it got taken down a month ago by YouTube. I got a strike on my personal Gmail account, and it's like
now.
This was a month ago. Yeah, exactly, from 17 years ago or 16 years ago.
Fucking Google.
I know, they're crazy. They're like
Alphabet.
It shows dangerous stuff at kids, and if you watch a video, it's like a video very clearly made by kids for kids about not smoking.
Oh, that's just big tobacco coming for you.
Amen, brother. I like you draw a lot of geometric patterns.
Yeah. I just see a lot of lines in my brain, man. You know, no, I'm playing.
No,
but yeah, I do that.
I do that too, and it's because I make cities out of them. I like to draw cities and maps. I like to pretend I have a little island that I'm gonna break up into regions and governments and states.
I need you to figure out a way to solve traffic then. Fix traffic.
You know what my idea for traffic is?
What?
You do really long streets that are 10 miles long and before the next intersection. You space
Christ.
intersections out, maybe not 10 miles, but let's say a mile. Between here and Western, no cross streets.
Jesus Christ. So
No Damon. No Paulina.
People would like just start making their own paths at that point.
No, there's little walking paths, and you can walk. There's little walking cuts.
Walking cuts, interesting.
But then there's no intersection.
So you would prioritize like people being able to move around over like cars taking
all
up
I'm
space.
doing is taking out intersections.
Everything else is exactly the same.
No, you're right.
Each interstate is
when I build my cities, I do try to prioritize transit-oriented development.
Okay.
Do you know about NUMTOT? New Urbanist Memes for Transit-Oriented Teens.
I am not aware, but enlighten me.
It is a Facebook group. A woman who's not meet up in real life material. I matched with on Tinder. Told me about. I matched with this girl on Tinder, and I was like, even for a man like me,
oh man,
this will not lead to a conversation in real life. But she was like, do you know about New Urbanist Memes for Transit-Oriented Teens? It is a Facebook group for people interested in city planning and public transit.
Interesting. I might actually join this group right now.
Go right ahead. So I joined it.
It's called Trains and Planes and Things? Or what's
Trains
it called?
and Planes. Run a train. Run a train Chicago.
Run a train Chicago where you can get a tran ran for free.
Hell yeah.
No, what's it called again?
New Urbanist Memes.
There it is.
You got some. How many friends you got in it?
It doesn't say.
The members.
No, it doesn't say.
So anyway, I'll figure when you.
Oh, I have to do all the rule shit.
Yeah, I hate that. They're very lame. That's the whole point of this. That's where I'm getting to the point anyway. So it ends up being this cool group of about public transit, and you learn all these cool little things that are going on in all these cities. But people and everyone probably thinks exactly the same. 98% the same politically. And ideological. I hate when you find a word where you're like, oh, I can't actually say that word. Ideologically.
It's right there. Oh, there you
go. How do you say it?
Ideologically.
Ideologically. Ooh.
There you go.
Damn, I am dumb. Ideologically.
No, I can't say.
I couldn't spell restaurant forever.
Restaurant? Yeah, I probably still can't even.
Restaurant. That's
restaurant. But what were you saying?
So there was this development in London where they were trying to convert these stores into, a mega mall into, stuff like that, and stores into apartments, things like that.
Interesting.
And people will get into these most vicious, it's people who don't have an outlet. And they're just like, you are so the worst person. And people think the exact same. People get into fights over a parking lot in Edmonton, just like Jesus. Weird, fucking crazy shit. The viciousness of the group, it's hilarious to me. And
I can't wait to see this. Then
it's like it is like the most furthest left, just like, oh my god, eye rolling stuff at times.
Dude,
but there's stuff that I love. I have learned a lot out of it, and I've been in it for years. So there are things like that. One concept is that so. You know those paths that are just walking, people just walk that all the time. That was like a concept, I forget what they're called, but it's like universal paths or something where it's just everyone always chooses to cut that corner, so then it, the grass dies.
Right, yeah.
Or natural paths. That's what it's, natural paths. So then developers should design their paths. Like then you should, as a developer, when you remodel, take out the concrete where no one walks and put it where everyone walks.
Right.
So that's kind of just things like that. And just how, car, PACs, what are those? Car lobbyists have influenced our country, our cities.
Yeah, like city planning and all that shit.
And that's how I even got into City Skylines, is this Facebook group. But I've also, when I went to Paris, there's a dating group. There's a dating offshoot. This group is so big. There's an active dating offshoot group.
Of people who are in the original group.
Yeah, the dating group is just for people who are members of the Facebook group.
That's insane. I gotta join this group. If I find love from a fucking city planning Facebook group.
So the group was founded by two women who were studying at University of Chicago.
Interesting.
And I'll put it out there. I've fallen off in the 2 years. I matched with one of the creators, and I definitely I saw her. I was like, this is as good as when I saw Scottie Pippen's daughter. Super like. I saved my super likes for the weird celebrity. Yeah, the upper echelon. Scottie Pippen's daughter, the creator of Numb Tot, and we matched and we talked. This was the first weeks of COVID. Her parents.
Really?
Yeah, we talked for like 2 weeks. She hated the group. She like, I can't talk about. Anyway, that.
we'll talk about that.
Then she never talked to me again. That's what's supposed to. Yeah, she stopped talking to me, and but I always hope to see her. No, but so I'm in this dating group, and I go to Paris, and this chick a week before I go to Paris posts, it's like, I'm an American numbtot living in Paris, and I just don't know what to do. Any cool places to check out? And I said, I'm an American numbtot visiting Paris in a week. Do you know any places I should check out? And she's like, you should check out this ice cream place. So I went to the ice cream place, sent her a picture, and then I said, I'm in town till Monday night. And she came to an open mic I did in Paris.
Yes, there you go, Donovan with the game, spitting game.
And then I did the open mic. It was actually really packed. It was like it's done differently. There was like 60 audience members.
Shit.
And I crushed it. I was the best. I definitely had the most stage time of any. Well, one guy. The thing was, they're super homophobic in France.
Wait,
so
really?
Yeah, the third show we did, and the first two shows, everyone was being homophobic, and they'd laugh at it. And then me and this other American guy would just look at each other like, what the hell? This is crazy. This is
Holy
like
shit.
2007. And this guy.
I never would have imagined France
Yeah,
was like backwards.
They're
like
homophobic.
that.
They don't have Me Too. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa. Pally. Whoa.
Oui.
Oui. No. No.
So then the third night, the guy goes, man, I'm going to do this joke. I haven't told it in 5 years, but I think it'll work in Paris. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, actually, I kind of think this is going to be a more woke room. This is going to be more in line with, you know, American values, meaning correct morality. And
because that is all we're known for spreading.
We
good
started.
morals.
But yeah, so he tells the joke and it bombs like crazy. And he totally isolates it. And then I'm the only other comic who's done it enough, goes up, and I don't do that. And it went well. And the girl, you know, and then I'm so confident, I'm like adrenaline rush. So I go upstairs and the wine is like $19 for a bottle.
Holy shit.
And it's French wine. So I'm like going all out. I'm sure everyone's poor in Europe. They're fucking poor. And
Jesus.
Like,
so your big American dollar stretch pretty far.
Oh yeah, you could go. Yeah, it's fun to go to Paris and like you fucking think you're cultured, but
damn, fuck yeah, let's go to Paris and ball out.
Oh yeah, bottles of wine, and I'm just like yelling because I'm so just like confident, adrenaline, and buzzed. and then I take her. We walk around, and she shows me the Republic statue, and I go in for a kiss, and she goes, "I don't find you attractive." And I say,
oh. You're like, the worst she could say is no.
Yeah, no, she's like, I'm not sure.
That's bogus. Sorry to hear that, man. But
Yeah.
at least you went for it.
Yeah, and then we hung out, and
oh, you kept hanging out.
No, we were like, still was, and then I bought her. We got chicken nuggets, and then we kissed for like 20 seconds while her Uber, you know, like the last 20 seconds of her Uber being there.
Oh my god! At least you got to kiss.
We can kiss now that I know my Uber's on the way.
Oh,
now that I know my Uber.
I have an escape route.
Now that my escape route is here.
Hey, at least, that's a W. That's a W.
I got to kiss in Paris in the head.
Got to kiss in Paris. You got to you murdered at least in front of her.
And then she messaged me. Yeah, I murdered. It was awesome. It was cool. I was like the coolest guy, and she was cute. And it was a great night. Besides that, and then when I went back to Paris, I was supposed to perform in that same venue, and I missed the show. I showed up after the show ended.
Oh shit!
Which sucked because I had to spend all this money to get to Paris, and it's like a day of the trip, like a day of the vacation, and I meet this beautiful Iranian woman, and she's telling me all this cool stuff. She's smoking cigarettes, and then I'm at the same bar, so I have her walk me to the same statue.
Same move.
And I go, the same move. And she goes like,
my man,
I kind of have a boyfriend.
Oh.
And I'm like, do you really? She's like, no.
Oh.
But I'll walk you to the bus.
That's fucking tragic. Sorry, dude.
0 for 2 kind of.
0 for 2.
La République. And that's where a lot of those like protests are staged. Those like crazy Paris, like
dude,
yeah,
that shit
like
looks
burning
wild.
Shit. I know, they go crazy.
Did you see
hopefully those girls are stuck in the middle. No, I'm kidding.
Like protesters broke into the Black Rock headquarters.
I know, that's fucking wild. Yeah.
It looks like a fucking movie. We will never protest like that. I know,
they go so hard.
They do.
I don't understand.
This is over pensions.
Yeah, but I hope we go that hard because I'm worried that it's going to happen to us,
Bro, yeah. Oh, it definitely is. It's on the way. Everything that gets promised gets pulled from right up under us.
Mm-hmm. What time's your show?
It's at 9:30, so we got a fuck ton of time.
You're already like building a city, man.
I know. I don't even know what I'm drawing.
How do you like Little Italy?
I love Little Italy, man. Yeah, we've made a lot of friends there. I love that mic.
I like the regulars there at Taylor Street Tap. We're at Taylor Street Tap every Monday.
8 p.m. Sign up at 7:30. Buy a drink, and you can get 5 minutes.
Exactly. And what I was gonna say, so Monday I played. We did the mic. And the weird thing about the mic is like there's always people there. I'm like, why are there people here? Real people, real beautiful people. And like sometimes really beautiful people seek it out, even though a lot of our beautiful regulars have been scared away.
Yeah, they don't really fuck with us anymore.
Is that the case?
No, like that's
Okay.
just what I'm assuming because they don't come around.
Yeah,
I haven't
exactly.
like heard anything, but
My fear was that
that's my
I
assumption.
said something like super inappropriate the last day, and they're like messaging you like, "Eh."
No. If that was ever the case, I would show you because that would be dumb as fuck.
And it'd be hilarious to me. That wouldn't make me
dumb
hilarious
as
to you.
shit.
No, yeah, but Mike went super well. Then played darts, and I won at darts.
Oh yeah, who's that girl that's always trying to play darts?
Darts Vapor.
Darts Vapor.
That's her nickname, her self-appointed nickname.
Wow.
She
gave herself that nickname.
She gave me one of those Italian desserts with cannoli, and it was actually really good cannoli. It was actually a very good cannoli.
Cannoli is fire.
She gave me a cannoli.
She likes you.
Yeah, she offered me 2 beef jerky sticks.
Oh yeah, she wants to fuck.
I think that's a sign. Well, she has a boyfriend.
Oh, does she? Okay.
Yeah, and she's got her own things going on. But her darts Vapor, so I crushed at darts. I win darts. Then I won like 3 games of chess in a row.
Oh shit!
I was just like, I'm the fucking king of this bar.
Shout out Taylor Street Tap.
It's always cool when you have that hour of just crushing it.
Oh yeah.
Back-to-back things.
Dubs on dubs.
Yeah, those are great moments when it all lines up like that.
Oh man.
What'd you eat today?
I ate McDonald's. I got off work and got some McRuns. Got some good old chicken nuggets and French fries.
Would use the app?
No, I just went through the drive-through.
You gotta use the app.
I should have.
You know how many points I have?
How many?
Enough to buy a franchise.
Man, if you cop a fucking franchise off of reward points.
That's how Willie Wilson got his money.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy.
Valued customer.
He has his money off owning McDonald's, and he's always giving away his money. He's the guy that gave out all the free gas, and it's McDonald's.
He
money
ran
is
for
real.
mayor.
Yeah, he just has enough money to run for mayor every time. It's cool that McDonald's is the only wealth to that. It's like, it's not cool, but. Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Any final thoughts?
No, man. I've had a blast. This is a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it.
That was the fastest hour of my life, honestly. For real.
Yeah, it's fun to talk.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, we shouldn't just stare at each other like this when we get to drink at the bar every Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just actually talk. Try talking to each other instead of staring blankly, quietly.
Bro, usually when I pull up, I'm so blasted that I'm just like.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I'm just like.
No, it's too chaotic. It's too chaotic of a night. But I have been staying and playing chess.
Hell yeah.
Just because I like the chess. I do have one final thought.
What's up?
Banh mi. Banh mi's. What are your thoughts on banh mi's? Do you like
I've
them?
never heard of banh mi.
Oh, Vietnamese sandwiches. Oh, man. When you were saying, I'm going to eat first, I was like, well, I could go for a banh mi. But a Vietnamese, they're barbecue pork.
Oh.
Served on French bread.
Oh, shit.
Barbecue pork, cilantro, onions, carrots, celery. Probably one other cool thing. And then French bread.
Let's just assume there's one other cool thing.
They're fucking good, bro.
That's what's up, bro.
Man, you don't eat ramen?
I love ramen.
I don't like restaurant ramen. Because in my mind, I'm like, these noodles, I know these noodles aren't they can be more expensive than the cup of noodles ramen, but in my mind, it's all just cup of noodles to me, and it's all ramen's just the broth
to people.
Yeah, they're just cup of noodles in the back.
That would be so disrespectful.
I love
a fucking set a place on fire.
There's definitely restaurants pulling shit like that all the time.
Too.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
They use the same seasoning packs.
Oh, I know, right? Well, I did the spice challenge. I did this whole food challenge, spice challenge. I wanted my picture on the wall. I was all these pictures on the wall. I was like, yeah, I'll just go and do it. I'll just go. It's a challenge. I'll just go and win it. And it's like all these dweebs on the wall. I think I'll win it. I took 5 bites. I was like, I can't eat. I'm not eating any more of this. It was like a full bowl. Then they make you take the entree size bowl, and then you have to finish it. I had 5 bites. I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna have another bite. And she was like, yeah, it's 5. It's 2 cups of chili powder.
Oh, 2 whole ass cups?
Yeah.
Bro.
It's crazy.
I'm doing too much.
And it's just chili powder. Too. That's the whole spice. It's just like half a container of chili powder is essentially what the challenge is.
No.
Because that's like I'm sure that's just a whole container. Yeah, but you gotta your picture on the wall. That's it, and it's not even protected. It's just printer paper. It's not even
so you
photo
could
stock.
Put your own picture on the wall.
You can tape it up, print it, like figure out their formatting and how they
have someone cause a distraction.
Oh man, you gave me a plan for my weekend.
Fuck yeah.
All right, man. Good night.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for doing it.
Thanks for having me. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Ta-ta.